question I have is, using the martial arts, how can a smaller person take on a bigger person, or how can a smaller person using leverage defeat a bigger person? Now, the one thing about this question is really every single martial art technique, if you're training correctly, should work against any size person. So really every technique should use leverage and should always work against a larger opponent. And many times our moves work better against larger opponents. But I want to show one really specific example of that. So one example here is I've got one of my students, BJ, on top of one of my younger students, Jonah, and BJ is getting ready to pound him. So here we go. Obviously, this is one of the worst predicaments you can get yourself in. A smaller guy with a bigger guy on top of you pounding on you. So what's going to happen here is Jonah on his back is going to bump his hips a little bit, which is going to force his opponent to put his hands on the floor. Go ahead. Okay, come back up. So if he times that right, when the punches are coming, he bumps the hips, boom. Now, BJ here, the guy on top, is going to probably come right back up and start punching him again. The guy on the bottom knows this. So as soon as he's go ahead and bump, oh, he bumps. Right now, he's going to take one of the arms, he's going to trap it. So now he's chosen, let's move this way a little bit, guys. He's chosen to wrap up the right arm, which is a good idea because the right arm is usually what people like to knock you out with. So he's trapped that right arm. Now, his opponent on top could still punch him in the face over here, right? So what Jonah's going to do is he's going to grab his head and pull his head to him, okay? So now he can't punch him with this arm. He can't punch him in the head with this arm. Now his opponent is like a table, okay? He's got the legs here, the legs there, all right? He's already taken this leg of the table out. Now he traps this leg of the table. Now all he has to do is arch himself and roll him this way, and he'll roll his opponent. Go ahead. So there's one example of using leverage to overcome a larger opponent.